Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be installing my first 360 wig from Luvme Hair. This is their Waterwave Flexi-Fit Invisi Drawstring Lace Wig. Oh my god, say that 5 times fast. And I'm giving you guys my do's and don'ts if you're trying this for yourself. Make sure to stay tuned. So these are all the goodies that come in the pack: a wig bag for storage, a card to label your wig when storing, HD wig caps, a wig band, wig tape, and scalp tape. Y'all, this smells so good. They have to put a disclaimer before they just give me stuff. Like, this is what's in the package. I like that. Nice little air freshener. Here's the wig. It's 22 inches and comes pre-bleached, pre-cut, and pre-plucked. I will say that the front was bleached, the back was not, which I went ahead and bleached off camera, and it did take pretty well. There's an adjustable strap on the inside. This is what the back looks like with the Invisi strings. They are still a little noticeable in my opinion, but I absolutely love the concept. And when you pull the strings, this is what happens to the back. Very easy and very convenient for all head sizes. Okay, let's get into the install. I used a lace tint on the wig from PreMax in the color bronze, and as you can see, it's literally a perfect match for my skin tone. This was my first time trying the wig on, and I always like to try on my wigs before going straight to gluing, cutting, any of that, just, you know, to get the lay of the land. Once I pulled the drawstring, the wig got so snug I didn't even need to use the clips that were on the inside of the wig. And in case you didn't see, there's a little piece that kind of locks the drawstring into place, so you don't have to worry about it getting loose or, you know, falling off your head. This is my first time using the Red by Kiss Almighty Bond lace glue. It wasn't the one I initially wanted, but that one was like $20 or $25 or $30 at the beauty supply store in my neighborhood, which is crazy considering it's like $14 on Amazon. I used 2 layers of the glue this time around. Y'all know I rarely do that because that's just too much glue. But I knew I would be putting it up, and I wanted to add that extra layer for security. After wearing it for about a week, I was honestly not impressed by the glue. It lifted honestly the same day and then again after like 2 days, and trying to fix it just wasn't working. I had so many layers on the front. By the end of the week, I ended up just having to take rubbing all to like just redo the glue altogether, which at that point it's just time to take the wig off.
Wait, y'all, so sidebar, I feel like every time I've been on here I'm watching a new show. So I'm watching Temptation Island. Ghetto. 0 out of 10, but 10 out of 10 somewhat recommend. I feel like, well, y'all will watch it. They're idiots. The girls, not so much. Some of the girls, I'm like a little, mostly Shantae, because I'm like, girl, you gonna take that man back or nah? Because why are you taking that man back? But whatever. But the guys, delusional. Absolutely delusional. And I'm not dating right now, but this show shows me that the guys in the pool and outside the pool clearly don't have the sense that God gave a billy goat. Like, they just don't. I don't understand. I glued it down over my ear because I didn't know specifically where I wanted the middle to be. I should have made a line of demarcation, but that's fine. So I'm gonna try to cut this without cutting the little plastic thing. So we're just gonna tuck that down, right? We're gonna tuck that down, but I am gonna try to cut. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, that's all ear right there. Okay, let's try to put a pin where the little thing is, because I can't really see all that well. It's right here. So I'm just going to put a pin in front of it, just so I know for sure I am not cutting into it. So put a little pin. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Like, is that too close to my ear? I got a new hairspray, which I think is the same thing as this hairspray, honestly. It's gotta be the same. So basically, I got a new hairspray. It's the Bedhead TIGI Hard Head Spray, level 5, extreme hold. We're just gonna spray this
I think the pin trick worked really well for me not to cut the lace. I know some people cut before gluing it by marking it out or turning the wig inside out, but for me, I like this the best. I didn't try cutting everything all at once. I did a little bit at a time, which helps, especially if you're a beginner like me. Once I put the band on, I left it for about 20 minutes so it could melt down, and it looked pretty good. I love brushing out curly hair because I feel like it gives it more volume, especially being that this was only 150% density. And here's another look at the drawstring. It does get tinted when you tint the lace, but you can still kind of see it through the cap. Here, I'm just checking out the back. I wasn't completely convinced that it looked good, but we move. It's time to put the hair up, and this is where I realized I wasn't the biggest fan of this glue. I really tried not to tug too much on the front because I knew I was going to be putting it up, and I honestly feel like I was being pretty gentle, but it started lifting almost immediately. And really weird, it just started lifting around the front, like the edge of the wig, which was super weird because I glued about an inch in, so all the inch before was not coming up, but like right after that inch it was coming up. I don't know, it's weird. Out of all the styles you're gonna see, this was probably my favorite, albeit very basic. Since this is my first 360, putting up a wig is very much new territory for me, so don't come for me, but I really love this little ponytail. That's what the back was looking like, and I still wasn't feeling it. Okay, y'all, so I went into the bathroom because I just can't see what it looks like out here because I don't have a back mirror, and trying to use my little mirror to see is not working. Now, this is my first time doing a 360. I watched quite a few videos on how it looked on other people, and truthfully, I didn't see any where I was like, wow, they really did that. And I feel like it's looking the same. So I have two options that I can go down, right? Two paths. Now the back, I feel like you can really see the lace. And I feel like you can really see the lace because it is scrunched together because you made the wig super small, right? Now it doesn't, you don't notice it if the hair is like this, but in a bun situation, I don't know about that. So two paths, two things we could do that's in my head. I'm like, this could work. I could take some black or dark brown powder and do that all around the bottom because some of my hair is out and I can pull out a little bit more, and it is kind of black even though my hair is brown. It's grown out, whatever, it's the kitchen. The kitchen always black, okay? So I could color it so that way you don't really see the lace at all, or I could take a very thin part of the hair in the back and cut it really, really short, maybe to like, its wig stops here, maybe to like here or here because it's curly, so that when I put the wig up, I can put that hair down and that it'll look a little better. The only caveat with that is I know me, and I know when I put my hair in ponytails, I don't normally have hair out in the back, so I feel like it's not gonna look very natural. I already didn't pluck. I tried to leave the hair alone because y'all be saying I'd be doing too much. I tried to leave the hair alone. All right. Did not pluck. I did bleach, but just the back because I wasn't sure how much of it would be shown, and the knots were like dark, so I bleached the back and it bleached really well. But yeah, I don't do the whole wearing, like, this is even weird to me. I only did this because I don't know. Genuinely don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the black is what I'm leaning towards because it just makes so much sense in my head. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it on camera because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Or maybe I'll do half and show y'all like where I'm at. But yeah, it's not giving what it's supposed to give, y'all. It's not, I'm just saying. Cause I wanna do like a little bun situation, but like who just has like random hair out their buns? Like, I like a sleek bun. Okay, so I did try doing just black powder at the back. It looked crazy. So then we tried holding spray, but it wasn't drying properly. So then we scratched that and went for glue. And then I cut some little wispy baby hairs. I think if you have a kinkier texture like mine, I would probably hot comb or straighten the back hairs. I didn't do that because I had the hairspray on it, plus the glue was kind of all over it, and I didn't want to singe my hair off. Plus, getting that close to my kitchen is just not something that I know how to do nor want to do, because if I burn myself, there's nobody to save me, okay? I did have to put more spray on the front as well and tie that down along with the back. Once I felt like it was good and down for the count, I started on my bun, and this is how I learned to do it from one of my friends when I want a large bun, but the hair is kind of either on the short side or on the thinner side. It gives you a big bun every time. In the end, it came together, and while I think I would have ate down with a regular 360, I'm kind of glad glad that we started here. I don't feel as terrified as I was of 360 lace wigs. I know I'm not the only one. Leave a comment below if you're a little or a lot intimidated by 360 wigs. I know I was. I feel like I can do it now. Honestly, the drawstring is a big convenience in the wig fitting properly. The only thing I would be concerned about is cutting the lace around it. But, you know, we have our little hack with the bobby pin, so I think it's gonna be fine, okay? I did a few more styles, so I'm just gonna show you guys that, and then we'll be at the end of this video, so make sure to keep watching.
Okay, I think it looks good, but also a little wiggy just because I didn't pluck. And y'all know I am a big I stand for a good widow's peak. This is like what people really do. You know, like I get it, like we want the tutorials and whatever, but this is like what people really do. They just take it out the box and go. So this is what it looks like. The only thing I will say is, even though it's pre-plucked, it's a little bit too pre-plucked in the front. So I feel like it looks really scarce up here, but like in an unnatural way. And then like pulls out, but it still looks good. It just doesn't, I don't know, it might just be me. Y'all let me know down below, because I am very much an in my head type of person, so it could look perfectly fine, but I'm just looking at it like. But yeah, I really like this, y'all. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about the 360. I wasn't sure. It wasn't it wasn't giving. It wasn't giving, but I think, you know, I said we had 2 options. We actually had 3, okay? So I did end up gluing the back down. I didn't glue it all the way around. Like, I still have access to the little ties at the back, those little plastic things. And I didn't put too much glue because obviously it's the back of my hair. I left some of my like kitchen out, and then I cut a little bit of that first little layer, but like, you guys can kind of see. It's very wispy, very like, okay, like she just didn't do a perfect bun type of thing. And I think this works. So you can obviously do like a half up, half down situation. Just make sure, you know, your tracks aren't showing and whatnot. But I'm gonna try a claw clip. And you wanna do it kind of low because you don't want the, you don't want the claw clip like up here, because that don't make no sense. You don't want claw clips there. So I'm just going to twisted it. And then I'm kind of like folding it down into a little bun. And you can put a rubber band here. Usually I put a rubber band, but I'm not gonna do that today. And then I'm just gonna cool it down. And then now you have a messy claw clip situation. I don't know what it looks like though. Claw clip in there somewhere. It's right here. This is another cute little hairstyle you can do. And of course, you can like bring your hair to the front, really cutesy. You could do more hair in the claw clip. You could do less hair in the claw clip. You can do whatever your little heart desires, you know?
Now, do we like this hair wet or dry? I think I prefer it dry, but the curls don't pop the way they need to when it's dry. But when it's wet, I feel like you can see, you know, that it's 150% density. So let me know which one you guys like down below. I think dry. But yeah. Also let me know if you would try this wig or just a 360 in general, or if you've tried a 360, which ones are your favorite? Thank you so much for watching. Of course, all of the details will be in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. If I have a coupon code, I'll be sure to leave it down below as well. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're alerted when I post new videos. Thumbs up this video if you like what you see, and I mean, come on. Yeah. go ahead and thumbs up the video. Leave some comments and share this video with your friends, family, coworkers, whomever. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.